It's time for the drum roll. Are you ready? It is officially 8 weeks as of yesterday. Today is Wednesday evening, and I wanted to get this analytics video done for you so that we can see coming back to my YouTube channel and trying to revive it. So, are you ready? Here we go. November 11th, I was inspired to actually check my analytics for my channel analytics for my YouTube channel that was dead. At that time, I was at 787 subscribers. 787 subscribers with only 577 views because I had actually the month prior had turned off a bunch of videos. It was either September or October that I just started turning off a lot of videos that had been getting a lot of traction. And at that time, I really didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that I wanted to clean up my channel and actually had been cleaning up my channel for about a year and a half, but had not been posting because it was just taking me that long to figure out. I was dealing with the imposter syndrome. I just did not know what I wanted to talk about. I knew I wanted to come on YouTube, but I did not know what I wanted to talk about. So at that time, November 11th, when I was inspired by DoDash, I checked um, my watch time in hours, and at that time I was 19.4. So 787 subscribers, 577 views, and 19.4 hours, and it had decreased. You see, there was that arrow going down. We are now currently at 858 subscribers. So I have grown from 787 to 858, which, oh my gosh, I didn't do the math on that. So let me do the math real quick. Let's get that up here. Where's the calculator? So 858 minus 787 was that? 787 minus 787, 71. Oh my gosh, wow. You guys, I have been accumulating 71. Thank y'all. 71 subscribers have subscribed since November 11th to today. Today is officially yesterday was my officially my 8-week mark. So I have increased in views from, what was the number? 577 views to 3,000, a little over 3,200 views. They have gone up. My watch time in hours has gone from 19.4 hours to officially 77. Well, this would be the last 28 days. So this doesn't really count. So let's go where it really counts. Let's go right here. Actually, let's go to content. So when I started watching DoDash, then I started watching all these small YouTubers, and everybody's talking about get 1 to 2 videos posted a week. Then somebody else, Sienna, says do a live every day, and I started doing that. And so in a matter of 8 weeks, I've just been playing with different things. And so if you'll go look at my channel here, all the videos that I've been working on uploading since November 11th. And this was the very first one right here, because the last one, well, this one's a private one. This is of my son and my grandson in Brazil. But this right here is my last dog video, July 4th, 2023. And I hadn't posted since then, except for this one. This was, like I said, YouTube has always just been like a photo album for me, a way of recording my personal home videos. So November 12th was when I published my first coming out in front and doing my first cringe video. And I talk about reviving my YouTube channel. Can I do it? So that first video coming back, I got 299 views. Then I think maybe a few more days later, 2 or 3 days later, I got 55 views on this one. So let's see, I think I made 6 videos in November. And then remember, we got to skip over this dog video because this was not actually published. This was actually my son, my youngest child. And when I was doing all the cleanups, I didn't really know what I was doing. And so this was actually a 14-year-old video. This is one of the first videos I posted onto my YouTube channel. And I did something to it that it looks like it got published on this past year, but that's not right. I just did some edit to it or something. But if we go to and jump to December, I posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I posted 6 videos in December, And now I picked up traction because now I'm challenging myself to post one video a day, if not 2 to 3 videos. If I can get to 3 videos, wow. But my goal is to minimal one video a day to 2 to 3 if I can. So January 1st was one video. I missed January 2nd, and then January 3rd I did one video. January 4th I did 2 videos. January 5th I did one video, and then I didn't get one uploaded on January 6th, and but I did one. I did actually a live on. I did a live video on January 7th, and I also did a long form video on January 7th. So I did two things on January 7th. So I don't know how many videos that is, but I've been working at this. A lot of cringe moments, just embracing myself so that I can come on here and just get this momentum going and the flow, just get into the flow of recording, practicing how to be on camera, practicing with different styles, like, recording in my vehicle, recording on my walks, recording, here at home, recording in front of my laptop, recording just on a tripod. So I've been just playing with all of it, just trying to figure out what is the best format for me. And so all of this has been hit or miss, and let's look at the analytics, you guys. So this is the last 28 days. So for the last 28 days, my channel got 3,202 views. Like I said, 3,000 views in 28 days, 77 watch time in hours, and then 34 subscribers, which is a 6% less than the previous 28 days. So let's look at Mm, let's go ahead and look at the whole lifetime. Well, let's look at the whole year. Let's look at lifetime. Sorry, we can go and click on lifetime, so you kind of get an idea of what my channel did in 14 years. So in 14 years, I launched my channel here in 2010, August 8th. I probably posted my first animal video or something, and I got 68 views. No, July 31st, and no views. And then it just was just, you see, it's kind of flatline here. Then in 2014, this is when I started adding a lot of my dog videos. And I think I probably turned off a lot of these videos, or I made them private because they were more about my son and our animals. Then when my channel, I started getting, a lot of my dog videos posted publicly. I did get a lot of traction there. And so in 2014, it just started growing, just subtly, very subtle. There's 2017, and it's just kind of growing, evolving, and you see some more traction. Here we are, 2019. So the year before COVID, I had some little spikes there. And then 2019, I just kept going with my dog videos, and then they just started just taking off. And I just, before I knew it, from this point in 2014 to 2022, and you see this huge spike right here. And this is all my dog videos, all about my Cane Corsos and our Neapolitan Mastiffs. And I just was getting a lot of the kind of, uh, I guess, the demographics, gender. It was more of a 80% men and maybe 20% women. I had a lot of men on my channel watching my dogs, my big dogs. So, and from around the world, I remember getting messages from people from India, some people from Colombia, Canada. It was just all people wanting to know about my Neapolitan Mastiffs. So for that length of time, all the way, like I said, up to 2023, this is when I realized, from 14 to 23, I did not want my channel to be about the dogs anymore. I really started doing some soul searching. And I really made it a focus not to post anymore about the dogs. And so I've been going through this imposter syndrome, I think is what they're calling it. And it's taken me until November, 8 weeks ago, to realize it's time for me to come out in front of the camera and figure out what this channel is going to be about. I'm going through a self-discovery at 55. I really want to take my channel to the next level, take Audra to the next level. Audra Faith. Who is Audra Faith? So for the past 8 weeks, I've been challenged, like I said, by Dodash, Dante, London, Sienna Singh, just different people, different Alexa. I can't think of her last name right now, but she's married to a Viking out in Norway or Sweden or Denmark, one of those countries. And just a lot of small YouTubers have been coming across, and I've been watching all these small content creators, inspiring, very inspirational, and just talking about how we can actually get monetized, and it looks like it's getting there. I mean, um so let's go back. November 11th, I was at 787 subscribers, which, granted, these were a lot of men watching my dogs. Um and the hours and the views went down, because right in here you see this from July 26th, everything just kind of came down, all the way through. You see this? It's kind of flatlined right in here. But then once I started posting here in November, it just started picking up traction. So it's true. As long as you post onto this platform, YouTube is going to recommend your channel. It's going to recommend. I mean, it's true. It really is true. YouTube wants us to post on here and shine the best way that we can, whatever that means, right? So I have decided to take this as an opportunity to take it serious, to take my content creation serious. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning, and I'm playing with the idea. I'm playing with different things. All right, so let's get back. As I know I'm probably boring you. So let's come back. So you see, this is the lifetime of my channel. Um, and let's go to 90 days. Well, let's actually look at the past year, so you can see the last 365 days. See? It was deadline. I mean, I was just flatline right all in here. Flatline. I mean, I was getting like 10, 15 views, and these were all my dog videos that I needed to turn off. I needed to stop, so I started cleaning up, I started deleting, I started doing all kinds of stuff and turning stuff to private, just doing different things. And here we are in November, when I started posting publicly and embracing the cringe moments and coming out, and look at that. I mean, I started doing lives, I did shorts. Sorry, you can't really see this, but here's this one video right here. This one spiked up, and I don't think that's the one, but anyhow, so you see all of this activity all in the past 365 days. So what I learned, forget which YouTuber it was, I don't know if it was Alexa or whatever, but I learned to come in here and I learned how to go and check this out. Before, I didn't know this. I did not know how to go and do all this and check what the requirements were, on how to get monetized. But like I said, my channel was getting ads played on there, and my channel was, never monetized. I had a lot of subscribers. I did grow to 747 subscribers, not realizing it was growing so, to meet a minimal requirement. And then this is when everything, like I said, disconnected, when I said, no, I don't want it to be about my dog channel. All right. So I kind of repeated, and I'm being redundant there. So I apologize. Let's go back to analytics. So in here, when we go to 90 days, this is where you see everything. I'm at 8,000 views for the past 90 days. I've grown 70 subscribers in the past, I guess, is what it's saying, but I thought, let's look at that again. Yeah, 71. So 70 or 71 have subscribed since I've come in front of the camera. I have 160 hours of watch time with 8,000 views. And let's look at the videos. Okay, so this is one of my old videos right here. This is one of my old videos. Like I said, it's one of my dog videos on it's an how-to video, how to tape Yorkie's ears to help them stand. There's no surgery. People are kind of weirded out by that. But and then here's one of my videos right here. This one was November 20th. I had 708 views. This is another one of my dog videos, and that one I'm not going to turn it off, because I also learned that you can leave your videos on here, and whenever you do get monetized, you will start getting, if that video is still getting views, you'll start to get paid on it. So, and it's not very long. So this one is actually, I think this video is like 3-minute video, and this one also, how to tape Yorkies, is also a 3-minute video. But what I've learned in all of this 8-week process is that the goal to record and to upload onto YouTube should be long form videos between 15 to 20 minutes, and also to do lives at least an hour and a half. But let's come back to that. So, um, if you go back and see my very first video, like I said, it was 299 views on November 12th. And but the impression, I think the duration, the average view duration is 1 minute. And then this one right here was a 412 views. That one's no December 6th. And the average view duration is 143, which, I'm learning how to talk on here. I'm learning how to position myself, learning how to, speak, cut out all the the filler words. There's been a lot of stuff that I've been working on. And then these are some shorts right here. This is a shorts. It got 486. Shorts will get a lot of views because YouTube will recommend all these shorts. 561 views, 534 views, 518. So these are like reels on Instagram. And let's come out of this. So I think really that's what I want to. Oh, okay. If you come over here, you can see real time. So that's another thing is good to watch real time right over here because you'll see what people are actually watching. So right now there's 8 people watching on that video. There's 11 people watching this video. My last video that I posted last night got 22 views. So I'm still kind of slow on I'm still kind of slow in getting traction, but my goal is, and let me go ahead and close out of this. So my goal, hang on a second. So my goal is to hit my subscriber count, which is, 1,000 subscribers, hit my 4,000 watch hours, and you're supposed to do all this within a 365-day time frame. And if you don't do it within that 1 year period, then it starts over. The clock resets and then it starts over all over again. So I think that what happens is you'll keep your count, your subscriber count, but the watch time in hours, it starts over. So that's the part that kind of stinks. But it's okay because I can remember when I was a little girl. It's so funny. All this stuff is starting to come, like as I'm getting into the flow, I'm starting to remember little things. I remember when I was 7, 8 years old, I remember playing with my cousins and I remember saying, when I grow up, I'm going to move to Hollywood and I'm going to become an actress. And I just, you know, of course that never happened. And I didn't go to acting school. When I got into high school, the closest I got to any kind of acting was journalism, and that was not acting. That was me learning how to use a camera, and that was where it stopped. Um, so and then I got my degree in public in speech communications. I ended up getting my bachelor's in speech communications, and the closest I ever got to being in front of an audience was with my classroom with my students. When I taught for 14 years. So coming out on YouTube like this is actually fun. And even though it's kind of nerve-wracking because you don't know what you're going to talk about. It's like a craft, it's like an art. I'm not a writer. I mean, yes, I am a writer. I love to write. I mean, I always enjoyed, that was one of the things that I excelled in when I was in high school and when I was in college was, I love to write. I was always writing love letters when I was growing up. And so writing came easy. Now, as far as, making the grade, that was a little challenging, of course, but yes, language arts was always my forte. When I became a teacher, I also excelled. That was my passion, was teaching students how to write, students how to read. I did stronger in that than I did in math, math and science. So one of the things that I like about this opportunity with YouTube is, not just making a making it a side hustle and getting some kind of income on this. I mean, this would be phenomenal to get a paycheck on this. But I know realistically the check could be, $50. Once you get monetized and you're getting the hours, the check could be $50 to $100. But I always fantasize, if I could make $1,500 to $3,000 a month, wow, that would be awesome. And I don't think it would be a problem to come on here and commit to uploading videos on a daily basis or even, once a week, because I'm always recording anyway. And so now I feel like I'm taking this craft or this hobby and graduating it to a new level, such as, telling a story or, sharing how my day went, and or just sharing a lot of the information, and there, like I said, I struggled a lot with creating the niche. I still am not sure the niche that I'm going to talk about, because I've had these mixed messages or mixed um information that I'm receiving about how we're supposed to niche down, and so I don't know where it's going, and it's okay, because right now I'm just going to keep doing trial and error every day, keep on recording every day, just continue to post. And I want to treat this like a job, because I really do want to make an income on this, and I want it to be, passive income. And wow, it's just mind blowing to see some of these small content creators like Dante making, six to nine to $20,000 a month, and DoorDash. I think her name is Latoya. I'm not exactly sure what her name is. If y'all know her name, post that in the comments. But they're making some money, and yes, it's going to go up and down, and that's expected. You're going to have your great months, and then you're going to have your low months, and that's totally fine. That's what passive income is, right? Passive income is going to go up and down. I feel excited. I'm thrilled, and I feel like it. I don't know if, I feel like I'll hit my subscriber count by February. As far as the watch time in hours, it may take 6 months. It may realistically take me a few months before I start getting that. Before I get that invitation to become a partner, and I am looking forward to the day. I hope you stay with me, and I hope that you also. I hope that I've inspired you to also launch your channel, or get it going. If it's dead, or revive it like I did mine. Do whatever. Inspire your people also. Maybe you don't want to come out in front of the camera. Maybe you have somebody like an uncle or grandparent or grandmother who's really good, and do it for them. Get that information. There's so much information that we can record. What is it called? Orally. This is an oral opportunity to save oral stories that are priceless. Information, like, just, oh my god, it's just mind-blowing when I think of the people that lived in the Amazons, or just the Indian. All of these different cultures where there's been plumages and destruction and all this lost information, and if we have it in a video, oh my god, it's a timeless piece. It is a timeless piece. Like when my husband says, for example, when you scratch your right hand, this is just, this is part of our his culture. I don't know if it's my culture too, but part of his culture, he says, for example, when you scratch your right hand, it means money. You're going to receive some money. When you scratch your left hand, well, that means money's going to be released. You have a bill to pay, or some kind of bill is going to come in. But right now, my right hand is itching really bad, and I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. I hope I've inspired y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.